Welcome students. In this video, I am going to start your chapter 5 modifying tables. In this video, we shall cover 4 topics. First, creation of table, next insertion of rows, then insertion of columns, and the last will be insertion of cells. So the chapter is your modifying tables. So here modify means to change tables. So how can we change a table? So we can change a table by inserting new rows, columns and cells, or by deleting rows, columns or cells. So we shall cover only 3 things today: insertion of rows, columns and cells. So first of all, I am going to show you how to create a table in MS Word. For this, click on Insert tab, then Table option, and you can see here grid lines, table grid lines. So you can select your number of rows and columns from this dummy table, or you can insert table using this Insert Table option. So if you click there, you have to give number of columns or number of rows. So in that way you can create your table. You can also draw your table by choosing this Draw Table option. So I am going to take a simple step for inserting table using this dummy table. So what I am going to do is to make a table of 3 cross 2, means there will be 3 columns and 2 rows. So now I have my table ready here in my page. So I am going to enter some values here. So let us take some numbers like 10, next 12, and third is 13. So I have intentionally left here 11 value. So we can insert 11 value either by deleting all these values, or we can also insert by putting a new column in this table, so that you will get a blank cell for inserting 11 value. Okay, now I'm filling these values also: 14, 15 and 16. Now I will show how to insert new rows. So if you want to insert a row, so click in the cell where you want to insert the new row, and now click on Layout tab. So Layout and Design tab will appear only when if you have already clicked in the table. If I click outside the table, then you can see there is no Design and Layout tab. If I click again in this table, so both these tabs will appear. So to insert, click on Layout tab. So here you can see in rows and columns group, some options are given. So insert above, insert below, insert left and insert right. So all these 4 options are used for inserting new row and new column. So insert above and insert below, both these options will be used to insert new row and insert left and right. Both these options will be used to insert new columns in the table. So you have to remember this: above and below for rows and left right for columns. So now what we have to insert? We have to insert first row. So we can use either above or below. So what should we use? So for this you have to see here. If you choose insert above, it means there will be a new row above to this current selected cell. It means there will be a new row above 10, 12 and 13 row. And if you choose insert below, so there you will get a new row in between these two values 10 and 14. So I am going to show insert above. Okay, now I have clicked. So what you see, there is a new row above this 10, 12 and 13, and if you choose insert below, then you can see a new row appears in between these two previous rows. So this is how you can insert new rows in the table. Now I'm going to show you in how to insert columns. So I have already told you insert left and insert right will be used to insert columns. So again in the same way, if you choose left, so a new column will appear to the left part of the current selected cell, and if you choose insert right, then a new column will be inserted in right part of the selected cell. Okay, so we want a new column in order to insert 11. Okay, so what we can do is to click in either of the cell, either 10 or 12 or 14, 15, anyone you can select, and we have to insert a new column to the right side of this current selected cell. So we have to use insert right option. So you can see a new column appears now. In the same way, if I select insert left option, so you will see a new column appears now in the left part of the current selected cell. So I think you all understood how to insert rows and columns. Now I'm going to show how to insert cell. So in order to insert cell, one thing you have to consider that you can insert a new cell, but what about these data? Means 14, 15, 16 is all these values are already there. So when we insert a new cell, means where these data will go. So for this we have to shift our data either in the right side or in below part. So I'm going to show how you can do this. For example, if I want a new blank cell here in position of 15, so what you do is right click here and choose insert cells option. Okay, now if you choose insert cells option, you will get here 4 radio buttons. So starting two options are shift cells right and shift cells down. You don't have to worry about number 3 and 4 option. You have to only choose 1 and 2 option, either one of them. Okay, so if you choose shift cells right, so see what is the change you happen. Now see, previously 15 was there at this place and 16 was here at place of 15. So after shifting data right, so all these two values shifted in right direction, so one cell right to its original cell. So if 15 moves to next cell and 16 moves to this next cell, so automatically this cell will be blank, so that you can use for your another value. So this is how we can insert cell by shifting data right. Now I'm going to show by shifting data below. So I have to insert cell here. So again, right click and choose insert option and insert cells, and I'm going to shift cells down. So just select this second option and click on OK. Now what you can see, 15 moves back one cell below and automatically this cell becomes blank now. So this is how you can insert new cell in your table. Okay students, that's all for this video. Thank you.